Smokey and the Bandit is a modern look at bootlegging, at least modern from the perspective of 1977. In this case, bootlegging that happens because Big Enos Burdett and his son Little Enos hires Bo Darville, aka the Bandit, to illegally transport 400 cases of Coors beer from Texarkana, Texas to Atlanta, Georgia.
The problem is that Coors beer, you take that east of Texas, and that's bootlegging.
Getting there and back in 28 hours, with 4 states in between. He gets $80,000 if he can pull it off.
Now these Peterbilts here are worth $80,000. That comes to about $3,000 an hour if you make it 28 hours.
A distance of nearly 700 miles, or just over 1,000 kilometers, each direction. Although the movie indicates their route is closer to 900 miles. He recruits his buddy Cletus Snow, also known as the Snowman, to drive the truck.
For the good old American life. For the money, for the glory, and for the fun.
While he runs interference in a fast car.
Speedier than that.
The fast car in question being a 1977 6.6-liter Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, with the Bandit being played by Burt Reynolds and the Snowman being played by singer-songwriter Jerry Reed, who is also responsible for the movie's theme song, Eastbound and Down. They are off to a great start when the Bandit runs across hitchhiker and runaway bride, Carrie, soon to be known as Brog, played by Sally Field, whose intended's father just happens to be the unforgiving Sheriff Buford T. Justice, played by Jackie Gleason. The sheriff follows the Bandit all the way to the drop-off point in Georgia and beyond, as a small part of what is essentially a continuous car chase, getting lots of additional police attention along the way, as well as a run-in with some unfriendly bikers. The Bandit's actual car used in the movie was nicknamed the Son of Trigger, after Roy Rogers' horse. It was a 1976 455 Trans Am, updated by GM to look like the 77 6.6-liter or 400 cubic inch Trans Am, which were not yet available at the time of filming. 4 were made for the film, and all took lots of damage during filming, particularly the ones used for the jumps. After the film's success, Burt Reynolds was given an actual 77 6.6-liter Trans Am, which recently sold at auction for $500,000. Sheriff Buford T. Justice used a 77 Pontiac Le Mans police car, which may also have had the 400 cubic inch engine, and is what several of the movie police cars were. But there were also a variety of other models, including older Plymouth Furies and Satellites, most of which would be crashed, several with rollovers, some just going off the road, and many into each other. One jumps into the back of a flatbed truck, and 2 end up in the brink. With the sheriff's car taking the brunt of the damage, losing its top and a door and more. 3 Kenworth W900s were also used, each with a 38-inch or 1-meter sleeper and a 48-foot or 15-meter trailer, while the Burdettes had a 1974 Cadillac Eldorado convertible that was supposedly painted candy apple red, which the Bandit borrows at the end of the movie to escape.
No hard feelings,
the film did wonders for promoting Pontiac and the Trans Am, as well as CB culture, or Citizen Band Radio.
It's me they're after. They don't even know Cletus Snow exists.
Oh, they know. Well.
For the uninitiated, Smokey, or Smokey the Bear, or even just Bear, is CB slang for law enforcement. And Smokey and the Bandit was the second highest grossing film of the year, behind Star Wars. So naturally, there would be a sequel in 1980. The original cast returns to be hired once again by Big Enos and Son, this time to intercept and deliver a crate in Miami, Florida, intended for the Republican National Convention in Dallas, Texas, for which they are originally offered $200,000.
Well, that's what I said, 200,000.
But that gets doubled to $400,000 before they even start.
I don't think he's interested.
As it turns out that the crate contains an elephant, which is pregnant. But because the Bandit is in a slump, the snowman calls Carrie to bring him around.
The only reason for being here is money, M-O-N-E-Y, so let's get started whipping your ass into shape.
Once again pulling her away from a wedding with Junior Justice.
I declare, I didn't realize this floozy was the same one as the last one.
And bringing Buford T. into the chase once again, who this time calls in his brothers, Gaylord and Reginald, also sheriffs, to set up a trap involving 40 cop cars. Jackie Gleason plays all three of them, and Dom DeLuise joins the team as Doc, whose job is to take care of the pregnant elephant.
The La Senora Charlotte is pregnant.
Who did it? Don't look at me.
Probably not elephant.
And let's not forget, it features football players Joe Klecko as a trucker,
I'm gonna take you apart piece by piece.
and Mean Joe Green as himself.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
tackle that car.
As well as cameos from a number of country western stars, the movie had one of the biggest car chases of all time, with 60 stunt drivers and over 100 vehicles, with a total cost of over $250,000 in 1980 money, ending in a somewhat silly big rig versus cop car demolition derby in the desert. The Trans Am in the second movie is a 1979 4.9-liter turbo equipped with nitrous. The three cars used in the movie were once again destroyed by the various stunts, including another jump, although not as impressive as the one in the first movie. But there was a fourth promotional car that survived. Sheriff Justice was upgraded to a Bonneville, in which he attempts a jump of his own, with less than successful results. Even the Snowman's big rig is new, now a GMC General, and they destroy the classic roller coaster from the first movie. Not surprisingly, there would be a Part 3 in 1983, although it was missing the Bandit outside of a short cameo, with the Snowman filling in as the Bandit in a 1982 Trans Am. But in this movie, Big and Little Enos bet a retired Sheriff Justice he can't make a Miami to Texas run in a limited amount of time, delivering a stuffed fish, or shark. Then they hire the Snowman to act as the Bandit and try to prevent it from happening, who picks up a girl at a used car lot along the way. The cars were essentially stock outside of safety modifications for stunts that would once again destroy three cars. Stunts that were not particularly creative, such as a couple of smallish jumps. It seems the 5-liter V8 was enough for most of it. The Malaise era was over by this point after all. But there are once again many a crashed cop car and chases both on and off the road. In the end, the message was that life for Smokey was meaningless without the Bandit. And perhaps the third movie was too. But that is something for you to decide. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment below and like and subscribe. Trilogy.